playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Airlines Nation. Airline Nation. Fantasy Airlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a great Sunday morning. Very, very early for a live stream today. So my apologies that we're here so early, but as I mentioned last night during our normal live stream, my son has a flag football tournament today, and I coach his team. So I have to be to the field for a coaches meeting by 11:15. Yeah. So it's gonna be a busy Sunday, but of course we couldn't miss the members only live stream that we have. Do we need to get the hair back out? Let's put the hair away for today. But thank you for the messages. I am feeling better. And I think you could tell by the end of the live stream last night that I was feeling much better as well. I had a massive headache start. I tried to take some medicine. It didn't kick in right away, so I started to feel sick. It was just one of those things where everything kind of piled up on me. But we ended up making it through the live show last night. We had some fun. We got some questions answered. Dr. Ethan Turner, thanks to him again for filling in this week and hanging out with me. But it's time to focus up, baby, because we got lineups to set this morning. Slightly Off 52 becoming a new member here on YouTube. Slightly Off, appreciate you joining in. Eduardo Trujillo, start 3 in a standard league. Rondell Moore, St. Brown, Tony, or Humphreys. Thank you, Kyle. Hashtag SadRich. Eduardo, I'm going to go, since it is standard, I'm going to go Moore, St. Brown, and Tony here. That's who I am going to go with. Ben Spate, hope you're feeling better. Emo hair or I leave. Oh, my gosh. No emo hair today. We'll do it again soon. Frank Wildman with the 2-bomb morning. Need one for the flex. Booker, Herbert, or Knox. 1 PPR. If you're looking for upside, if you need upside, it's going to be Dawson Knox for me. If you need to be safe, it's going to be Herbert. Herbert's going to have a little bit better floor than what Knox will. Bertha, glad you're feeling better, Kyle. Appreciate you. CJ Houdat. Well, Devin could be splitting touches today. Devin Cook? Possibly. But I have a feeling that if he's playing, he's probably pretty good to go. Brad, in a full PPR, we going Higgins or Herbert for the flex. That's kind of the same thing that I just said to Frank. If you need upside, you got to go with Higgins. If you need safety, it's going to be Herbert. But Higgins is going to have a much higher ceiling than Herbert will. Ben, glad you're feeling better. Appreciate you. Jeffrey Foote, hey man, not sure if you got my question last night. We ended up getting through all the questions last night, so it wouldn't have been missed. I don't know maybe if you had hopped out before it was answered or not, but appreciate you sending another dono. And a full PPR, Javonte Williams or Alex Collins. Thank, man. I appreciate you, Jeff. Appreciate you. I'm going Alex Collins here. I'm an Alex Collins fan this week. I don't expect a huge ceiling for him, but when you're going up against Javonte Williams, the thing is which running back is going to be in line for the most touches? Alex Collins isn't going to have Melvin Gordon stealing touches for him. That's why I'm going to go with Alex Collins there. JL Green. Kyle, glad you're feeling better. Appreciate you, JL. Do I go with Madison and Damian Williams or Chuba Hubbard and Williams? I'm starting Chuba Hubbard over Madison because Dalvin Cook is going to be playing today. From what I heard, he will be active today. Shade 89, serious help needed. All right, Big Ten bomb from you. Let's get you taken care of. I own Chubb and McCaffrey, so I need 2 serious upgrades out of Hold the Excitement. McKissick, Gordon, Murray, McKinnon, and Dearness need 2. All right, so if you need 2 here today, your safest bet would to be going with Melvin Gordon and Latavius Murray. They're going to get touches on the ground. We know they're going to get probably at least 50% of the team carries, right? So that's why they would be the floor. If you need upside, though, and you need guys to score more points, then at that point you're looking at potentially throwing in J.D. McKissick and Jerick McKinnon if it is a half or a full PPR league. Problem with that is McKinnon, we haven't seen anything from yet this year. And with McKissick, he's had, one really good performance and another okay performance. I mean, he really hasn't done anything. So if I had to make a bet, I would say just roll with Gordon and Murray and just keep your fingers crossed and hope for the best and hope for touchdowns out of those guys. Ryan A. Kyle, you magnificent beast. Forehead kisses, Ryan. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better. Thank you very much. Only one question for you, boss. Pick one. Jamal Williams, A.J. Dillon, Damian Harris, or J.D. McKissick in a full PPR. For me here, it's going to be Harris or it's going to be A.J. Dillon. We saw A.J. Dillon get a decent amount of work last week in the passing game. My hope is that they potentially go to him again. And since it is a half PPR or a full PPR format here that you're looking for, my hope is that, hey, they give him 4 targets. He catches 3 or 4 of them, breaks off a couple of decent runs, maybe gets you 40 or 50 receiving yards. And then obviously keep the fingers crossed for a touchdown. So if I had to go with one here, I probably risk it with A.J. Dillon, but it could backfire. It could backfire, but none of those guys are guarantees. Excited to watch Dallas today. First ever live football game. Nice, Kyle. Have fun. Enjoy it. Would you start Ruggs or Robbie Anderson as the wide receiver 3? Gonna go Ruggs there. Jesus Pagan. I make desperate moves. 0-5 with 2 trades. Traded Chubb for Gibson and also traded Jones and Chenault for DJ Moore and Edwards-Helaire. I have Cordero Patterson. Jesus, I would not have made those trades, especially the Chubb for Gibson. I would have just held on to Chubb. Gibson's been banged up, and he hasn't shown that he's capable of having the upside that Chubb does. I would have 100% held on to Chubb there. I don't know. You said you traded Jones and Chenault. I don't know what Jones that is. If that's Aaron Jones, then that is also a loss for me, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of either of those trades. Cade, who can I trade for CMC? I have Hunt as my RB1 right now. Cade, we talked about this a little bit last night on the show. If you're trying to trade for CMC right now, you need to trade for CMC at his current value. You don't trade for CMC and offer him up running back 1 value, okay? That's the problem I see a lot of people doing right now is they're like, oh, I'm going to go trade for CMC, but they're trading for him as if he is an RB1 that is starting this week. He's on IR for the next 3 weeks. So if you're going to attack CMC, you got to go after him as if he has like a high upside RB3 or low upside RB2 value. That's all you can do right now. Don't give up, the value that would go towards a legit RB1 that's healthy, because he's not. So because of that, if you're trying to make a move for him, then who can I trade for? You're trading CMC away? Don't. There's no reason to trade CMC right now. Yeah, you're going to be without him for the next 3 weeks, but like I was just kind of talking about, nobody's going to give you the value. Now, if somebody were to come in and offer you RB1 value right away, then yeah, maybe you take it. But for CMC, you need to get a legit RB1 and then another piece that is a starter on your team. So maybe like a wide receiver 2 or 3. Nobody's going to give that to you right now. So I'm not trading Christian McCaffrey unless somebody were to give you that type of an offer. Kalafa, aloha, baby. What's going on, brother? Kadarius Toney, Khalil Herbert, or Alex Collins? Need one in a full PPR. Thanks, Kyle. I mean, if you need more upside, you can go with Toney since it is a full PPR. Alex Collins, to me, still has a safer floor today, but Toney probably has the more upside there considering it is a full PPR. TXDK, Julio or Sutton in the flex for standard. Julio has more upside than Sutton, but Julio's matchup is tough. Potential upside there, though, because it's Julio, right? As far as Sutton goes, since it is standard, probably still going with Julio and hoping for a couple of big plays and a touchdown. Sutton, if it was a half or a full PPR, I would probably lean his direction, but because it's not, the volume isn't really that big of a deal. Steven Mateo becoming a new member here on YouTube. Steven, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Jose Hernandez with the 5-bomb. Good morning, Kyle. Hope you're feeling better. I am. Thanks, Jose. Nothing like watching Headliner Nation and a cup of coffee. A little swaggin' coffee this morning. Appreciate you, Jose. Welcome in. Mr. Kojak. Hey, Kyle. Chargers Williams or Cardinals D-Hop? Sick. Is there news on D-Hop that I didn't know about this morning? Is he sick? Past illness, good for Sunday. No, Hopkins is fine. It's D-Hop there. You're going DeAndre Hopkins. Bukowski says 28 likes. Come on, fellas. 30 now. Appreciate you, Buck. AP Zibby in a full PPR. We're starting too. Latavius Murray, JAC. I think you forgot. Okay, here. Okay. AP Zibby, really need your help this week, Kyle. Down bad without Barkley and Kamara. Full PPR, start to Latavius Murray, Javonte Williams, Nyheim Hines, or Alexander Madison. I am not going to shade TD to Waddle. All right, okay. We went with Waddle a few times last night, especially if you needed some upside. So glad that has hit already today. But anyway, got to get back to AP Zibby here real quick. Appreciate Shade 89. Appreciate that update. Really need your help this week. Down bad. Well, so I'm not going to start Madison because Cook is playing. So at this point in a full PPR, if I have to start two, I'm going to go with Javonte Williams and Nyheim Hines there. Steven Mateo, got that new member question for me. Hit me up, baby. Let me see it. Steven. Colby, let's go Waddle. Ben Spate, ask Jake to speak to Sirani this week for Sanders. Okay, I'll put that message in his inbox. Fanta, Collins, Javonte, or Sutton for my flex. Alex Collins is going to be the safest option there. If you need more upside, then we're going to go with Sutton. Brad B, I traded Murray for Rodgers and Swift. Thumbs up or down? It's definitely not a thumbs down for me at all. It kind of depends on your scoring for your quarterbacks. I mean, if it offers high upside scoring, then Murray was probably better to hold on to, but you got a startable quarterback in return, and you got a guy that at times has been a top 10 running back this year. So I don't mind it. Sikleem, a little early for the Q&A today. Yes, we are very early for the Q&A. I told everybody at the start, but just letting everyone know, my son has a flag football tournament today. I coach his team. I have to be to the field by 11:15 for a coach's meeting. So I wasn't able to do the normal time that I do for the live stream. So unfortunately, we had to go really, really early today. I apologize to those who are going to miss it because of that. But unfortunately, because Jake is out of town, we didn't have the ability to make it work any later this week. But appreciate you showing up. Eric 008. No, Eric Erock 08. What's going on? Welcome to YouTube. Becoming a new member, the exclusive Headliner Nation. Kyle Cucarola, Javonte Williams or Moss, PPR, and then Tannehill, Darnold, or Heineke. Pick one. I'm going Darnold and Javonte Williams there. 4 a.m. wake up for me always. Woo! That's early, baby. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be giving away a signed Deebo Samuel jersey today on the live stream. And because we're so early and a lot of people aren't here, this is probably going to be your best chance to win. So if you're not already a member here on YouTube, $4.99 a month. Hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button below the video, and then give me a moment, and I will also post a link in the chat that you can use to join the channel as well. Give me a moment, I'll get that for you. Memberships. We're gonna copy that. Control paste. Pin message. Alan Jess become a member last night. Y'all rock, baby. Thanks so much. So I just pinned a comment in the chat that you can use to become a member. So if you want a shot at that Deebo Samuel signed jersey today, become a member right now. It's only $4.99 a month. You get exclusive content throughout the week. You get a chance to be in this exclusive live show on Sunday mornings, which will be later on Sundays. Not today. Make sure you become a member. Get me a jersey. Let's go. James Dean. Good morning, Kyle. Glad you're feeling better. Appreciate it. My man, Tony Baker. Morning. Hope you feel better today. Appreciate it, Tony. And a PPR, Gibson or Chuba Hubbard. Leaning Chuba because I need a higher ceiling, assuming he is. Yeah, I mean, you could say Chuba Hubbard is going to have a little bit of a higher ceiling over Antonio Gibson. Obviously, he's being a little bit limited right now due to that stress fracture, but he's playing through it. So, yeah, no, I get the thought process there, and I agree with you. So, Steve Mateo said that he had a question. I think I missed it, though. Okay, Steven, here you go. Here you go, Steven. In a half PPR flex spot, Booker, Claypool, or Sutton? Steven, we're going Claypool there. Amar, Multani, Booker, Jamal Williams, or McKissick? Booker is going to be your safest play. McKissick is going to be your highest upside play. APZB Headliner Nation. Yeah. Brad, did we give away the Justin Jefferson jersey yet? I don't know if Jake gave that away. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100% if he did or not. I don't think Jefferson, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to check with him. What position does my kid play? He plays a little bit all over the place. So when we're on defense, he's been playing the linebacker position quite a bit. We kind of do like a 2-4 because we can only have 6 kids on the field, and they're younger kids, so it's kind of spaced out a little bit. But I've had him playing linebacker on defense, and then on offense, kind of had him all over the place. He's played. He announced it on Friday, and it'll be on Thursday's ranking video. Okay, perfect. My top spinner becoming a new member here on YouTube. Nicholas Johnson becoming a member for the second month. How many calf cams we get? Do we need a quick calf cam? Members only live stream calf cam. Ready? Ooh, you can't see it. You can't really see the definition at this angle. I'm trying to block out some of the, but look at that. No give. That's right. There's your calf cam. Just for Nicholas, because he specifically requested it. AP Zibby. Start 3 in a full PPR. Mike Williams, Metcalf, Marquise Brown, or CD. Dancing between Brown and CD Lamb currently. So the one thing that we know is that Mike Williams is a little bit banged up. So with Mike Williams being banged up, you could try to be safer and go with Metcalf, Brown, and CD. If you're looking for upside, though, I'm going Williams, Metcalf, and CD this week. Oh, boy, what did I just walk into? Deliciousness. I need you to come to work, Cavs, with me, brother. I got you. Leg day with Jose. Oh, my gosh. Leg day with Jose. Whew. Pasta Prince. Flex 1 in a standard league. Tony, Booker, or Rondell Moore and Pollard. I'm going to go with Pollard there still. Nicholas Johnson, you guys are the best. Jeffrey, Christian Kirk, or Alex Collins in a full PPR. Still going to go with Alex Collins there. Joe, pick one, please. Amon-Ra St. Brown, T. Higgins, or Kadarius Toney. Going to go with T. Higgins if you need the upside. E-Rock 0. I had a trade question a little bit up. Okay, let me see real quick. Where to go? All right. Need help on 2 trades on the board. On the first one, get CMC and Michael Thomas, give Devontae Adams. On the second one, get Chuba, give Darrell Williams and Khalil Herbert. So, I'm probably not making the second trade or the first trade. Unless you're so stacked at wide receiver, you don't need Devontae Adams. But it's kind of hard to say you don't need Devontae Adams because you would have to have some insane wide receivers. And if you weren't trading for CMC, then you really don't need Chuba. So for me personally, I probably pass on both of those trades and then kind of go from there. My top spinner. Was this a good trade? I got Zeke. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, okay, here's. Was this a good trade? I got Zeke for Cooper and Waller. Ooh, that's a lot. Did you have? I don't know who you had at tight end. I mean, obviously, I don't have any issues with Zeke, but giving up a mid wide receiver 2 and a top 3 tight end. I mean, the only way that I'm doing that is if you are really hurting at running back. Justin White. And a full PPR pick 2. Sanders, Brown, Shepard, Toney, and Thielen. Brown and Thielen there for me. Kyle, do you have TikTok? Follow your boy Titan_300OH. I do have a TikTok, but I don't use it. Like, I never go on it. The only reason I even signed up for one is because Joel was going to do some TikTok stuff at the start of the season, and I wanted to make sure that I could watch it and like it and do whatever it is, but I don't use it. I don't use it. My top spinner, you picked up Schultz. Man, I probably still don't do it. I mean, honestly, if you were making that trade, if you were giving up Waller, then you're giving up like a wide receiver 3. That value is more in line with Zeke at this point. Jeff Thompson becoming a new member here on YouTube, the exclusive Headliner Nation, appreciate you, Jeff. Welcome in. Don't forget, we are giving away that signed Deebo Samuel jersey today at the end of the live stream. And because we're so early today, a lot of people aren't joining in right now, so this is probably going to be your best chance to win a jersey this season. Alan Osorio, I traded to get Ridley. That's why I ask. You asked just above. Hold on. What is your thoughts on Ridley for the rest of the season? Will Patterson bring his ceiling down? At some point, I have a feeling Ridley's going to start getting his again. The offense has just been kind of a mess to start. Having a bye week, I think, will really, really help get them sorted out a little bit. And honestly, there's no way Cordarrelle Patterson is going to keep up the touchdown potential that he has right now. I mean, he's just converting way too many touchdowns for the amount of touches he's getting. So that's going to start to cut back at some point in time. Now, I'm not saying Patterson isn't going to be usable the rest of the season, but I think we're going to see Ridley in a little bit better situation later on. Frank Gordon was offered Deebo for Kittle. I have Ertz and Goddard. What's your take? Honestly, that's not a bad trade, but I would try to get a little bit more. Just the move to Trey Lance, what does it do for Deebo? Do we have any issues with that connection the rest of the season? Deebo obviously going to have a hard time keeping up top 5 wide receiver numbers all year. So do I mind it because you have Ertz and Goddard? No, I don't mind it, but I would try to get a little bit more for that if I were you. Shade 89 becoming a member for the second month here on YouTube. Appreciate you, Shade. I have Amari Cooper, DJ Moore, Hollywood Brown, Pittman, OBJ, and Waddle. Want to trade for a solid running back? Who should I target and who should I trade? So if I'm you, I'm using Pittman and Waddle. So Waddle just scored a touchdown, so he's going to be coming off a pretty decent week. Hopefully Pittman has another good week, coming off that huge week that he had 2 weeks ago. But I maybe try to trade Pittman and Waddle and go after maybe an RB3. Maybe you could go after a Damian Harris. Damian Harris obviously hasn't had a high ceiling all year, but we know he's going to get touches for the most part, right? Maybe you could put guys together and go get a Damian Harris. Maybe you could buy low on Miles Sanders. Heck, you could probably trade just Waddle for Miles Sanders right now with the way people feel. Miles Sanders obviously isn't offering you a huge upside right now, but hey, grab him for something cheap. You could use him as an RB3 if for some reason he starts to play better. Now, Miles Sanders right now in the NFL also has the most runs for a positive game. 98% of his runs go for a positive gain. That is the highest in the NFL right now. He's just not being used. So hopefully Philadelphia gets their ish together. Justin, so you think I should start Thielen this week over Sanders, Tony, or Shepard? I'm still going to go with Thielen. He's been a pretty safe low-end wide receiver 2 so far this season. He gets the volume for that. Now, if he were to score, it's even better. Then his upside goes up. But I'm not sitting Thielen by any means. Ben, ayo! What's going on, brother? Rodgers or Burrow this week? Thanks. I'm going with Burrow. Against the Lions? Ooh, I'm going with Burrow. Frank Wildman, glad you're better. Appreciate you, Frank. Need one, A-Rob, Tony, or Bateman in a half PPR. I'm going A-Rob, Frank. I can't get off the A-Rob train this week. I just can't do it. Hold on. Do we have some breaking news here? Maybe not. If my phone would load. Okay, my bad. My top spinner, Swift, straight up for Hunt. What's your thoughts? For me, I'm probably, if I had to pick someone the rest of the season, probably going with Hunt over Swift the rest of the season. We know Hunt's role, right? We know what he's doing. We know he's going to get a decent amount of touches. We know that he's playing that role next to Chubb. For Swift, I don't think even Dan Campbell knows what his role is right now, right? I mean, we keep seeing these weeks where he has a ton of touches, but then he keeps being limited on the ground. And then Campbell says, oh, we're going to get him more touches. And then they don't. With Hunt, we know. Okay. So I'm going to take Hunt the rest of the season over Swift just because we know his role. We don't know Swift's role. Ben Spate, Tua is off the field. Did he get hurt again? I would have the game up on my phone right now, but my phone's almost dead. So I could go grab a charger real quick. I actually might need to do that. I forgot to plug it in last night. I fell asleep with it on my chest. Tua's back in the game. Okay. If and only if Allen Robinson has a breakout game, I pray he does, do you suggest selling high or roll with him the rest of the season? Allen, I'm rolling with him the rest of the season because just one game isn't going to do anything for his value. Because people are going to still be like, oh, it was just one game. But like I mentioned, the matchup for the Bears this week is pretty decent, okay? Justin Fields, over the course of the last few weeks, we've seen them open up the playbook for him a little bit more each week, which is really, really good and what we need to see. And then not only that, but David Montgomery and Damian Williams are both out this week, so they're not going to be able to rely on the run the way they have so far, and Justin Fields starts. So I think they're going to have to open it up a little bit more. They're going to be forced to this week, and that's why I'm not off Allen Robinson yet. I did take the over. Adoree, I don't know what channel it's on, but I know like on the Yahoo Sports app you can watch it if you download it on your phone. Sapper227. Aloha, Kyle. Hope you're feeling better. I am. Thanks so much, Sapper. Appreciate it. And a half PPR. Who do you think is better for the flex? Only have Latavius or Devontae Booker. Devontae Booker is barely going to be splitting touches with anybody. Both of them have extremely low floors and extremely low ceilings, but I'm still going to go with Booker there. Vorhack, becoming a new member here on YouTube. Welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation, Vorhack. Don't forget, giving away that signed Deebo Samuel jersey, probably around 10:30 is when we'll give away the signed Deebo Samuel jersey. And because we're doing such an early live stream, because we're doing such an early live stream today, there's not nearly as many people here, so there is a good chance you could end up getting that jersey today. My top spinner in a full PPR, Pittman or Jacoby Myers. So Myers is going to be much safer than Pittman, especially with Hilton coming back this week. But the problem with that is that Myers is allergic to the end zone and doesn't know how to find it. So Pittman is going to have more upside. Miami is up 7-3. Goal for the Fins to start the next quarter. Let's get a little TD action to Mike Gesicki. Jeff Thompson, Khalil Herbert, Devontae Booker, Josh Jacobs, pick 2 in a full PPR. It's Herbert and Jacobs for me. Samuel, glad you're feeling better, Kyle. Appreciate you, baby. Thanks so much, Samuel. Steven Diaz, Allen Robinson or Cooks in a full PPR. It's still Allen Robinson for me. I know, I've got a lot on Allen Robinson this week. Considering the split with Gordon, should I play Booker over Javonte Williams? I mean, Javonte Williams is still going to have higher upside because I believe Javonte Williams has a better path to scoring than what Booker does. And he has a better path to efficiency than what Booker does. But Booker is going to be the safest play because we know he's going to get the touches in that backfield. Ben, we need Gaskin points today. Okay, let's do this. Touchdown to Gaskin first, okay? Let's go touchdown to Gaskin first. We'll get Gesicki a touchdown later on. Is Bateman worth picking up off waivers? Reese. Is he? Maybe, but it depends on who you're dropping. I'm not dropping starters or potential starters for Bateman right now because Andrews and Brown are clearly the guys in that offense, but I wouldn't mind still having him if you have room. So feel free to grab him. Just you got to drop guys that aren't worth anything to get them. You're welcome, Ben. Vorhack, Brandon Cooks or Jacoby Myers for the flex in a full PPR. Cooks is a higher ceiling. Jacoby Myers is a higher floor, though. So if you need upside this week, if you need to maximize points, you got to go with Cooks. If you just want to be safe, if you want the points, if you're projected to win, whatever it may be, then it's Jakobi Meyers for me. How am I currently 1-4 with Dak, Aaron Jones, Zeke, Diggs, Hunt, Pittman, Schultz? Ooh, bad luck. Bad luck. Chat, give me just 1 second. My phone is about dead, and I have to literally, when I get done here, I got to go straight to the field for my son's tournament. I got to go get my charger real quick so I can plug my phone in. Everyone stay tight. I'm going to grab my charger. I'm going to be right back, and then we'll talk more football, okay? Hold on a second. We back, baby. Lamar Jackson was dropped? What, Bertha? What league do you play in? What psychopaths do you have in your league that Lamar Jackson is being dropped? My phone was at 5%, so good thing I went and grabbed the charger real quick. That drop might kill Gaskin off this week. Oh, he had a drop. Oh my God. AP Zibby, that's a good suggestion. Maybe for when I have to like get up off of the stream for a second or something. Maybe I get like a picture of my calves to just put on the screen for a minute. Drop Tannehill for Jackson? Yeah, 100%. Wish Jacksonville would throw to Chenault. Brad, I do too. What are the numbers looking like here real quick? Let me take a quick peek at the box score. God, why are they giving Jamal Agnew? What in the hell is wrong with Jacksonville, man? So Jamal Agnew has 2 receptions for 25 yards, and Dan Arnold has 1 for 19. These guys are idiots. I mean, Urban Meyer is a shit NFL head coach. I mean, I'm going to be very, very blunt with it right there. He is an awful NFL head coach. The guy has absolutely no idea. The guy has absolutely no idea how to game plan the NFL, and he has no idea how to make adjustments. He's a great college head coach, but the problem with Urban Meyer is that he's become so accustomed to having such a good team that he can just let his talent win every single time. And now he doesn't. He doesn't have that in Jacksonville. So now that he has to game plan and he has to put guys in positions to win, he can't. He doesn't know how to. We are quickly learning that Urban Meyer is not that good of a head coach. Like, he's good at the college level, but he clearly doesn't know how to win and compete at the NFL level. It's clear. Bertha, yeah, I mean, we're going to be done with Marvin Jones and LaVisca if they don't get something going this week. 100%. Frank Gordon becoming a member here for this 6th month. Is Darnold still a thing? Is Darnold, oh, like Sam Darnold? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not off Sam Darnold yet by any means. Or did you mean Dan Arnold? He's got 1 catch for 19 yards. Full control over coaches and players. To clean, yeah. Frank agreed. That's why I picked up Waddle and bench Marvin in the very last minute. Nice move, Frank. Back-to-back plays to Agnew. Maybe T-Law and Agnew have some bond or something. I don't know. OG Paul D, what up, Paul? Pick 2. Hawkinson, Harris, Latavius Murray, McKinnon, and Dillon. I'm going to go Hawkinson and Harris there and just keep those fingers crossed, man. Devontae Smith or Rondell Moore? I mean, Devontae Smith is the wide receiver 1 on his team. Rondell Moore in any given week could be the wide receiver 4 on his team. It's still got to be Devontae Smith, but like I've said in my videos, we have to be really, really careful. Will Wilson outpick one Darnold or Wentz? With Wilson out. Oh, with Wilson out, pick one, Darnold or Wentz. I'm still going Sam Darnold. Dominique, where are my Dan Arnold truthers at? I definitely was not a Dan Arnold truther by any means, but obviously his situation has changed a lot over the past year, so I'm okay to get on board. Archangel, going Burrow over Sam Darnold. Yes. Would I trade Aaron Jones for Justin Jefferson? Probably not, unless I was absolutely just embarrassment of riches at the running back position. It's probably a big no for me. Is there any other questions? It's kind of slowing down. I feel like I've answered everyone's questions because no one's really answering questions right now. But again, it's super early. There's a lot of people that probably didn't realize that I was going so early or what was going on. Top spinner, you have Zeke and Hunt. Who are your running or wide receivers? Who are your wide receivers? Not a truther, but I have hope. Thanks, Kyle. Love the channel. You guys are legends, and you guys make my week so much more bearable. Sapper, appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. Glad we're able to help. Steven, how do you win that jersey? You just got to be here. We're going to give it away at 10:30, and then I'll tell you at 10:30 how you can win. TXDK. What up, Most Dope? Okay, hold on. Now we're getting a bunch of questions, so I got to go back through because I don't want to miss any. Jamal Williams, Damian Harris, OBJ, or Hunter Henry in a PPR. I mean, if you want upside, you toss in OBJ and Hunter Henry and you hope for the best. I'm probably going to go Damian Harris and Hunter Henry, though. Vorhack, picked up Khalil Herbert and Alex Collins last night. Should I keep them if I have Kamara, Gibson, and Darrell Henderson? Full PPR. I would keep them for right now. Yeah, 100%. I would keep them for right now. 100%. Hold on. Somebody just asked. Randy wants to know any update on Williams' knee. Mike Williams is expected to play today. Last night they announced that he was expected to play today. Corvette Foster, Waller on bye week 8 and Gronk still hurt. Should I drop Robbie Anderson for Ricky Seals Jr.? Yeah, you can. If you're good at wide receiver, you can. Especially if you get to week 8 and Gronk isn't healthy yet and you have that issue. And, it might be good to hold on to Ricky Seals Jones for right now. Most Dope, Kyle, I traded Mike Davis for Rashad Bateman. What do you think? I don't mind it. I mean, Mike Davis, honestly, at this point, is maybe a flex for most people or an RB3 if they have 3 running back spots. He's probably not starting for a whole lot of people. May have wanted to hold on to him if you don't have a whole lot of depth to help with bye weeks. But, I mean, it's a shot in the dark. Frank, Knox or Waller at tight end? Here's the thing. Kelsey, number 1, and Waller, number 2. I will never tell anybody to start somebody over them. Ever. If you ask me, should you start Kelsey or somebody else, I'm always going to say Kelsey. If you ask me if I should start Waller or somebody else, I'm always going to say Waller unless it's Kelsey. I'm not going to go off of that. I know, obviously, Knox has looked really good, but you can't sit Waller. You just can't do it. If anything, if you believe in Knox, then you try and trade Waller. If you believe in Waller and you think Knox is going to cool down, then you try and trade Knox right now. Pipe Down becoming a new member here on YouTube. Thanks so much for becoming a member, Pipe. Good morning, Kyle. What do you think about my lineup from Danique? Hurts, Zeke, Henry, Sanders, St. Brown, Knox. I benched A.J. Brown and A-Rob. I mean, is Sanders Emmanuel Sanders or Miles Sanders? Are you starting 3 running backs or do you have 3 wide receivers? Because for me, I'm playing A-Rob and A.J. Brown over Emmanuel Sanders and St. Brown because their upside is higher for me. Tiffany Rodriguez with the 5-bomb. What up, Tiff? With the pizza emoji. Should I start Scary Terry? The growing is scaring me. I have Tim Patrick, Beasley, and Bateman. Help. I'm still starting McLaurin over those 3 guys. Yep. That's what I'm going with. Pasta Prince, why Pollard over Booker in a non-PPR? Because we've seen what Dallas is doing with Pollard, right? We don't know what's going to happen with Booker. I mean, Barkley, if it wasn't for a few big plays here and there, Barkley, honestly, wouldn't be doing that well right now either. So if Saquon Barkley has been a guy that has struggled at times behind that offensive line and in that offense, do we really think Devontae Booker is going to offer a lot more upside? We don't know with Booker. We know with Pollard. So when somebody gives me kind of this what-if scenario with 2 lower-end running backs, I'm always going to go with the scenario that I am more familiar with and that I have seen more times than not. If I know what I'm getting with that, I am more likely to continue to run with that. Buck wants to know the best Thanksgiving side dish. Oh, y'all already know it. You all already know it, okay? It's stuffing. Yeah, somebody said it a little bit ago. Myles Gaskin with that drop, and then all of a sudden Brown is back on the field. Frank, glad I could help do that. My top spinner. I have Diggs, Pittman, Myers, Corey Davis. That's why I asked if you would trade Aaron Jones for Justin Jefferson. If you can start 3 running backs, I'm keeping the running back, and I am going to roll with that group of receivers. If you can start 3 running backs, I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to keep my running backs. Steven Talbot just traded Gesicki and Darrell Henderson for Calvin Ridley and Darren Waller. I'm serious. Okay, Steven. Congratulations on a great trade on your part. I really have nothing else to say there other than congrats. Jose in the Standard League. Hollywood, Deontay Johnson, A-Rob, Emmanuel Sanders, pick 2. I'm going Hollywood and Deontay Johnson there. Is Collins a risk? Is he a risk? Yeah, 100% he's a risk. But we also know he's going to get touches, right? Because he's one of the only healthy running backs, him and DJ Dallas, right? We know Alex Collins is going to get touches, and they could rely on the running game quite a bit today. So is he a risk? Yeah, absolutely he's a risk. But he's also a guy that we know kind of what the role will be today, right? Bertha. Dropping Brandon Cooks and picked up A.J. Brown or Claypool off waivers. Wanting your thoughts. Whoo! Can you get both of them? Because I would want both of them. If you're looking for like today, like you got to start him right away, I would take Claypool. Matthew, Ertz or Goddard moving forward? Goddard for me. Goddard. X13 Ghosty 31X becoming a new member here on YouTube. Jared, the hardest working man in fantasy, is on for all you do. Appreciate you, Jared. Thank you so much. I would have to say hardest working men because obviously Jake is right there. I mean, Jake's working just as hard. Let's say the hardest working channel because Chouse, Rem, Dr. Turner, Joel, everybody's putting in work. Everybody is putting in work this season. Kane. Just looking into the future. I mean, you could grab Claypool for right now. He's a little bit healthier than what we've seen A.J. Brown be. Are we picking up any Browns running backs to fill in for Nick Chubb? I'd rather not. Matthew, late to the party. Am I feeling better? Yes, much better. Buck, here's the thing about Tater. I mean, he does... He's Tater. If we're talking about... Oh, I was going to say something, but I can't say it. No. If we're talking about just Taylor, though, our behind-the-scenes dude, the man, the myth, the legend, that takes care of everything that helps us produce these shows, Taylor might be the hardest-working guy on the Fantasy Headliners. Frank Ryland, good luck to your son and his team today. Appreciate you, Frank. Thanks so much. We're going for first place, baby. We're going for first place today. I am coaching to win today, baby. That's what we're doing. We're coaching to win today. 100%. When you make trades, do you just go off their names and potential or how they're currently playing is a question? Top spinner, it's a whole lot of everything. Like when you make trades, it has to be a whole lot of information all sucked together at one time, okay? So you can't just say, oh, I'm going to base it off this or base it off that. You got to base it, yes, off how they're currently playing. And how they're currently playing could be what determines their current value. So, like for Dawson Knox, he's a man on fire right now. Cordero Patterson, he's a man on fire right now. Do we think they're going to keep this pace up all season long? No, probably not. So if you're trying to sell them, you might look at it and say, based on their current value, hey, we're going to take these guys at their current value and trade them. But if you run into somebody that only wants to give you what their value has been in the past, you don't, right? Because you're still saying, hey, they're playing really well right now. They could continue that. You got to look at schedules for the rest of the season. You got to look at usage. You got to look at snaps. You got to look at targets, all of those things, okay? Everything comes into play when making a trade. That's why when you just say, oh, hey, that's why a lot of like emergency trades or a lot of trades for people who are freaking out because their team just isn't playing well never work out. Because you're not taking all the information. You're not looking into the future and trying to determine what guys are going to continue to do or will do. You're just like, oh, man, like I just got to make a deal right now. And then it ends up screwing you over. Wasabi. Morning swag and a full PPR. We got to start two. Keenan Allen, Hollywood, Claypool, A-Rob, or Thielen. I'm going Keenan Allen and Claypool here. Polo Dude, trade review. And a half PPR Superflex. Aaron Rodgers and Amari Cooper for Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf. I mean, right now, it's got to be Rodgers and Cooper. Just because we don't have any idea what's going to happen with Russell Wilson. That's the problem. That's the problem. Frank, I started Marvin Jones Jr. in my second league. Jacksonville's ridiculous. Like, I don't know what else to say. Urban Meyer is a disgrace as an NFL head coach at this point. He clearly doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Oh, he's got one target. Laviska's finally got one target. Ice cold water. Feeling good. Tyler, too many starters on bye this week. Hines or Latavius Murray in a full PPR, and Patrick or Mooney. Thanks, headliners. Tyler, thank you. I'm going Hines and Mooney there. Hines and Mooney. Brad, Booker or Herbert? I'm going Herbert. And it hasn't won a game since while I'm 3-0 since. And Steven, 100%. Don't be the person who trades an RB1 for Justin Tucker. Don't do that. Samuel in the full PPR, RB2, Hines, Harris, or Madison? And a full PPR, I mean, probably still going to go with Harris here, to be honest with you. I'd want to go Hines, but man, he's just not getting the type of usage this season as he did last year. I traded Tyreek Hill and Keenan Allen for Alvin Kamara and Deebo Samuel, full PPR. Thoughts? If you needed a running back, Vorhack, I don't mind that at all. Vorhack. Dawson Knox or Herbert in a PPR, Derek. Upside is going to be Knox. Herbert is going to be a safer floor, though. Matthew Hutchins, Herbert or Tony, kind of the same thing here, Matthew. If you need a good floor, it's Herbert. If you need a higher ceiling, it's going to be Tony. Tiffany Rodriguez becoming a new member of the exclusive Headliner Nation on YouTube. Tiffany, appreciate you. Thanks so much for coming a member today. Hey, we're going to give away that jersey right now. We're going to give away that jersey right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. I am going to tell you how you can win the Deebo Samuel jersey. Elite Yimmy 7, T.Y. Hilton, or Khalil Herbert. Also, Robinson is killing me. Let's hope for Robinson. Fingers crossed for Robinson today. I'm going Herbert over T.Y. Hilton. All right, give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Ooh, control copy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are going to do, okay? I have randomized some numbers in front of me. I am not going to tell you what the numbers are just yet. And then what we're going to do is the first person to say that number in the chat is going to get the signed Deebo Samuel jersey. So if you're all ready, what I'm going to do is in the chat, I am typing a message that says break. Okay? After that message, after you see that message in the chat, you are going to guess a number between 1 and 50. The person that guesses the randomized number first will win. There's break. Go ahead and start guessing. The first person to guess the randomized number first will be our winner of the signed Deebo Samuel jersey. Ooh, a couple of people very close. Hold on now. I got to go back and look real quick. Oh, whoa. Hold on a second. Oh my God, there's so many numbers for me to go through now. Ooh, a couple of people. Okay, hold on a second. We might have a winner. Oh, we might have a winner here, chat. Hold on a second. All right, stop typing. Stop typing because we definitely have a winner. We definitely have a winner. I'm just verifying to make sure that they were the first person. Hold on a second. Verifying. We do have a winner. Okay. Somebody did get in before the last person. All right. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner. Stop typing numbers. We have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the winner of this week's jersey, Alan Osario. Alan, congratulations on winning. You barely beat out Tiffany Rodriguez. Both of you typed the number 28, which here's the randomizer. You can see number 28. Alan Osario literally typed 28 2 messages before Tiffany Rodriguez. So close, Tiffany. So close. But Alan Osario getting that jersey today. Alan, congratulations on winning the jersey. Do me a favor. Make sure you send me an email. Send me an email. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Okay? We need your mailing address and your information, and we'll get it taken care of. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. Why is my mic spiking? Whew, that's weird. Sorry if I was super loud in your ear there for a minute. I don't know why my mic spiked like that. But Alan Osario winning the signed Deebo Samuel jersey. I say send Alan the front and give me the back. Just cut it right up the side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for everybody for hanging out. Like I mentioned earlier, live show was earlier today because my son has a flag football tournament and I coach his team. So I got to be the field at 11:15 for a coaches meeting. So I apologize that it was so early. Alan, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. And send us your mailing information. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. I got to go coach some football, ladies and gentlemen. Best of luck to all of you on this Sunday. Hopefully you all get dubs in your leagues. I'll see you all. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the good lucks back my way. I'll let you know all this week how everything went. Appreciate you. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Have a great Sunday. And I'll see everybody on the next live stream. Peace out.